Night, what's up, guys? Tool bags, OD black tool bags, Highlander tool bags, Kryptek Highlander tool bags. Hey guys, once you're on here, jump on, leave a comment, let us know you're here. How's the sound? It shows that I'm live. I don't see any comments, so I don't know if it's actually connecting tonight. We're supposed to have a lot of solar storms and things going on. Multicam black, red thread medium clothes bags. Multicam Alpine medium clothes bags. Multicam black medium clothes bags. One very lonely Arid. Some Coyote medium clothes bags. Let's see what else we made today. We were recording most of the day. I was out most of the day with Scully and Brandel. We have a couple, 3 OD black butt packs remaining. Looks like I have one. There's a couple other Coyote tool bags over there. Hey guys, once you jump on, hit the thumbs up for us. It helps push the algorithm out every night. If you go look at these videos after the fact, you will not see the comments currently. As you do, you will see comments that were left after the video is over. And every time that happens, you will see people say, hey, I knew you were alive, could not find you, could not log in. With you guys hitting the thumbs up, that helps spur the algorithm a little bit so that it'll notify people. We have some Multicam black toxic zippered knife pouches. If you have not seen these, they have 2 slotted pockets inside and more Velcro to attach your patches. Or a lot of guys collect like they're patches, but they're made of aluminum and such. You know, just they Velcro tab in. I have Woodland Nalgene bottle pouches. Those will hold the Jetboil. We do make a specific Jetboil pouch that has the more coverage on the side. Coyote compact tear-offs. Those are coming off. There's a bunch over there still. A few belts that got made today that were made towards the end of the day. I've got some different clothes bags. I have medical pull-out trays right here, Coyote. I have Multicam black tool bags finishing up. If you would like one of those, let me know. I also have Arid tool bags in production right now as well. And those will have the matching Velcro on the outside. So will the Multicam black ones. They're super sweet. And those will finish up tomorrow. Maybe ship tomorrow, probably ship the following day. There's some more Multicam black. No, those are OD black tool bags down there. Combat Art, what's up? Tool Cove, what's going on? Patrick R, how are you? Chuck Peoples, what's up, buddy? Got my crimper pouches yesterday, right on mark. Peck Perspective, what's up? Belt Fed, what's going on? Isaac Barrett. Amanda, you bought a membership for 12 months?
No, it's been my 12 months. I've been a member for 12 months.
Oh, got it, okay. Chuck Peoples, Chase Peoples, what's up, man? How are you? Eagle 357, Easy K. Jamal, what's up? Raid in red? I don't think so. Sound is good, film quality is good. Right on, right on. Retiring my kit with SOE pouches. Oh, refitting. George Martrain, where are you on vacation at, man? What are you doing for vacation? AJ Harrison. Hosfeld, how are you? Cameron, what's up? Are we on here? Kilo Bravo 6, what's up? Isaac, Corey Suttles, what's going on, man? Fanny pack on the way. They're nice. They're really nice. The beach. Right on, man. Guzman, how are you? Mention that I worked in Lancaster in high school. What are the odds? Worked in Lancaster in high school.
He's from the town next to Lancaster.
Got it. Another shithole that smells like onions?
Oh, way worse. I swear every time I ship one of his orders, looking at this city name.
Lambda Bear, your pouches are beautiful. Right on. Got my toiletry bag just in time for the trip. Right on. Hit thumbs up, Jamal. Thank you. shipping on order yesterday. Big thank you to the SO team. Right on, Eagle. What did we ship you? What did we send you? Upgraded to Thunderdome. I think you will find that it is well worth it. There's a lot in there, man. There's a lot of content in there that has not ever been published anywhere else. It's all private content for the members. And it also gives you access. I guess I left this on. Also gives you access to Pulling the Thread podcast current events. So it gives you, we recorded episode 33 today. I think it was about 2.5 hours long. So you should immediately have access up to 32. We built some items on video today. All of the items we've done on the build, we're going to give them away to a Patreon member. All you have to do is be a member. We will pick one winner out of there and give it all to one winner. There's not a lot of members in there, so you have a pretty good chance of winning. I don't think there's even 100 members in Patreon yet. 12 gauge and H harness, right on, man. Will 3 of the old school Malice clips be enough for a 3 mag shingle? Yeah, you'd be better off with 6. Philip Strother, what's up, man? My hands hurt, but what do you want to know about the first article of the U.S. Constitution? You better have somebody look at them that's not you. Access to the Pulling the Thread is what has me really pumped. You'll like them, man. You'll like them. Plus, it's his current events. It's current. Like, we talk about stuff that was in the news today. AK and Glock guy, what's up? Nicole is proofreading it. Fucking somebody better proofread it, motherfucker. Like the gear, I need to test some out. Jared, you don't need to test it, buddy. Buy what you think you need. It's been well tested. We've been making this shit for 35 years. If there's a good guy killing a bad guy around the world, chances are they've had our kid out there with them. Evan Dixon, what's up? Keep losing sound. Weird. Oh, it's happening to you too, huh? Weird. Fucking typical Apple products. Jason said if you want to know any of the Constitution of the United States, he has it all.
When I was in 4th grade, I was in a play. I played Martha Washington.
Yeah? I am burning the candle at both ends. Right on, man. Left rejoin seems to be back. Good. Robbie Bobby, what's up? Every time I see your picture, I think it's Risky Krisky. I'm losing sound to leave the live and rejoin. Fix weird. A lot of people said that. Those little Chinese fingers can't make a good phone nowadays. Well, I mean, that's what happens when you have slave labor. Jonathan Thomas, what's up? Scott Whitner, what's up, buddy? Bags look awesome. The green color, sweet. Right on. Right on. We built a lot of shit today. A lot of it's already gone up front, been put in bins and stuff. We shipped a lot. Hit them harder. Make me a hinge. Did back this morning. In between each set, I did a minute on the stair stepper. And I was thinking all day, I'm like, I don't feel it. I fucking feel it right now. I feel it right now. We made some wallets this week. What did I do? I did multicam black. Pretty nice. I've got multicam. I've got a few options in here. I really like these ones here. Made these some time ago. There's just a couple left. Any plans for a Govern Me Harder Daddy patch? Mike, maybe. Maybe we'll do something with that. What would you have? Like Biden with a normal blue collar worker bent over? I mean, how would we do it really, other than just the text? Risky Chris, speak of the devil. See, there he is. There he is. What's up? There's another dude on here that has a avatar picture with the same colors as yours, and I said every time I see you on here, I think that you are Risky Krisky, who now has a face. Lifted heavy before doing chores. Sat down to watch tonight and feel like I'm tied in a knot. Kerber, Kansler, you have a foam roller, man? You need a really, really hard foam roller. You probably cannot buy an appropriate one at like Walmart.
I think we got ours from REI.
REI, yeah, you need like a real dense foam roller or a fucking very, very solid like ART ball. Those work really well. They work really, really well.
One of those Theraguns would help them.
The Theragun? I like to have a man drive here from Alabama
Yeah.
and work on me. Faces out for Harambe, that's right. Do you use non-stim pre-workouts in the morning, looking for another something to take the jump, start my energy and brain? So I use caffeine in the morning, stimulants. I use, so 4:30, I used Megawatt this morning. Well, a little after 4:30. 1 scoop of Megawatt, jumped out the door, made the morning video. Came inside, put a scoop of non-stim, Gorilla Laboratories in the cup, went and started workout. About halfway through the workout, took a scoop of some other kind of pre-workout. I don't know what it was. Huh? And then Dick Doubler, is that what you said?
Yeah.
That's the non-stim, guys. Like the non.
They both work. It's this cellulose or the glycerol. That's what it is.
Right, but the
glycerol.
pre-workout does not have it. No, the stem free has a lot more of it, and it does. It'll make your dick twice as hard. Now it won't just like make your dick hard, but when your dick gets hard, it will be way hard. It's like it's the same effect as using Cialis. You could use Cialis and actually get the same effect.
Yeah, but your dick doesn't get bigger with Cialis. It just stays hard.
Get on that Tate life and start shooting cappuccinos all day. I do use a lot of caffeine. Hyperlean, yeah, you remember Hyperlean. Doing a week-long job in New Jersey, right on. I cannot figure out how to join the $10 tier to get the pulling the thread. I only see a $5 tier on Patreon. So Patreon is not where you join. The membership levels to see the videos are membership on YouTube. We have a Patreon that has some different content. You ask your questions on Patreon, and we make Pulling the Thread podcast videos off of there, and we are doing a giveaway July 31st. All of the gear that you have seen made on the full build videos, we're giving all of that gear away, and all you have to do is be a member on Patreon. Yeah, vasodilation, that's right. Krisky, thanks, man. Charles, why don't you come down here and be on the fucking podcast, bro? Tinkering with the ARs with my face out. Gonna rock out with the cock out. Lifted heavy, I think we've read all these. Help some sales Central Oregon, showing the guys some different gear. Right on. Left after 14 years, started at security gig. More money, getting promoted second time since March. Good for you, dude. Fucking that's awesome, man. Good for you. Charles Wilson, be here this weekend, right? Right on. Still in touch with Sweeney. I speak to Sweeney occasionally. We're just both fucking busy, man. Krisky, you should come down. You should come down prior, but you should definitely come down for Self Reliance Festival, October 14th and 15th. Come down, hang out. We'll throw you on the stage, and you can represent. You can speak about whatever it is you want to speak about, or you can just come in and hang out. I mean, maybe you're frightened to speak in front of a group of people. You could wear the hockey mask. I'll wear a hockey mask with you. I mean, you can promise to come, dude. It's a good time, man. It is. Like you will meet a lot of fucking people, and you'll be surprised like who shows up. Like there'll be people here that you know. Multicam black log carrier. No, these are tool bags that are going together. And we've got the matched Velcro on the outsides. October in Tennessee sounds. It is good. It is. I ain't afraid of public speaking. No, I didn't think you were. I did not think you were. Remember the first time you turn a camera on and you're like, it's like you're talking to a million people? I bet I have 12, 15 pairs of these. For some reason, people leave them laying around places on the compound here. Yeah. Yeah. Lots of glasses this year. I think I need a sugar mama, specifically one that'll take me to live in North Alaska for 3 months during the summer. I think you should totally have that. Would she be the same girl that comes back with you, or would you just have a separate one that goes to Alaska with you? Some women aren't cut out for school bus living. You will, though, right? You'll live in a school bus.
No, I don't think so.
Say it.
Nope.
I'll do what you tell me to do. Say
Nope.
it.
Nope.
Say it.
Nope.
You are too the boss of me, John. Say it.
Not gonna do it.
Dogman. Oh, we had the fucking Dogman convention was here in Paris of all places. Dogman Cryptid convention. Tony Markel was down here for it. Dogmen are the real reason. Oh, so you know about it. Dogmen and Sam Squatch. Trailer Park. I love fucking Trailer Park Boys, man. That's why my unbanned James Yeager video was 2 seconds long. I don't know what we're talking about there. There are Dogmen in Tennessee. When I watch Krisky's content, a mask appears on my face. 110 degrees South Arizona today. Helping a friend drive a couple of 911 4S's back to me. That's badass, Papa Mike. That's fucking cool. What years? Manual transmissions. October, Tennessee sounds excellent. I think we've read all of these. Tree stump is too green to burn. Swinging an axe at it during every evening live. John's conspiracy knowledge and humor as it pertains to Trailer Park Boys is pretty much guaranteed showing up in October. I love fucking Trailer Park Boys. Any Rally Man vests on the hook? No, there never will be without pre-ordering one, man. Talking to the camera was weird. Michael B, what up? Any iPad OtterBox sleeve? I don't think so. Send me an email on what you want color-wise for that, and we'll get a push on those. We'll do some out. I couldn't set on 48 of them, but we could build a dozen or 2 dozen of them, and they'll move out. I still have a brand new grape Swinny Nutrition. No telling what that what form that's in. Probably solid. My wife lost respect for me when she realized what Trailer Park Boys was. Oh man,
Hilarious.
it's hilarious. Yeah, it's hilarious. Here's one. right there. I didn't know those earlier. Those are iPad OtterBox. Ryan Ray, what up? Yeah, 6 clips is the way to go. Yeah. 100 today in Houston. Guys, they said it's 96 to 98 degrees, the ocean in Florida. And that is causing some real problems because it doesn't cool down because of the temperature of the water. They don't get a cool down at night when the plants are typically growing. Crops is what they're saying. I don't know what crops were really growing in Florida.
Citrus.
Yeah, guava and shit like that, perhaps.
Oranges.
But I was thinking, fuck, 100-degree water. What's the temperature in a hot tub typically?
I don't know. Hold on. Let me do the change here.
The Google machines? Why, is 39 Celsius what a hot tub usually is?
No, 39 Celsius is what I put the shower.
You know that shower has a button you push and it'll tell you what Fahrenheit is.
It's behind the unit. You have to take the unit off.
No,
Pretty sure.
no.
Okay.
120. Okay. Someone's saying 120.
Okay, so 39 Celsius is 102 Fahrenheit.
102 Fahrenheit is what you're putting the shower at.
Yeah.
I am the liquor. Too hot. I think Shirk is on my taint saying get out of my small. If you buy sweet corn from Kroger in Tennessee, it comes from Florida. Oh, got it. The Atlantic is 6 degrees hotter this year. Hurricane season is going to be a vibe this year. Tom Roberts, I see you retracted your comment. Josh DeWalt. Hey, Josh, what's up, buddy? Yeah, we're supposed to rain. Brandel told me we're having rain all this coming rest of the week and weekend.
Like 7 days.
So I had intended to mow, and then Brandel made me go get donuts today.
Made me.
And it fucking poured. So when we got back, everything was wet. I couldn't mow. I don't think I'm going to have a chance to. This will be the first mow I've done. It's really hard for me not to mow because I like everything smooth and kind of groomed. And we have not.
Out of his leg and filled it to John.
We have not been mowing because we're letting the grass grow for animal feed. One of the gunsmiths at WHMC in Humboldt. Huge fan of pot. You work for Lance? Finger drumming? Is that Lance's shop? Gonna buy some SOE stuff soon. Let me know what you need, man. Do you think the 24 presidential election will take place? I do not think so, man. I do not. I do not, and I think that will be the fucking catalyst if there is not one prior to that. No, I do not think you are going to fucking see an election take place. 12-gauge ammo carriers. That can be a lot of things, C-Daddy. I make a lot of shit that holds 12-gauge. What are we specifically looking for? I make 2 different chest rigs. I make Velcro-backed cards. We make pull-out tray pouches. I do pockets that have elastic loops. I do several trays that you can put where you can put in 4 magazines. These are all 6-round shotgun cards. These are all 5s. I don't know why the fuck you would take a 5 when you could have 6, but for some reason. These are 16-round trays. These will fit any place you can put 2 M4 mags. You tether them. I've got several colors. I have these. We make a panel that goes vertical or horizontal. We make them belt as well as modular. Then you can put these on your belt line. I have these, which are the PALS back. These hold 8 rounds, and you can attach them so you can do kind of like the old Ranger kits were. Put them on front of M4 mags. I've got some other stuff, but wait, there's more. These are 7.62 pouches. Did he answer? PH Info, what's up, buddy? How are you? Tech Perspective, are you going to make bigger shotgun cards? No, you're the only person that's ever asked for them. I think, what do you want, 7, 8 round? Isn't that what you said? Where are you going to put them? You can't put them in you can't put them in a magazine. Where are you going to put them? Seems very aggro as compared to covert. We fortified the win. Big Mike for, I don't think so. Maybe. Maybe. I mean, what makes you think he wasn't already president? Velcro backed cards and carrier. Okay. So I just showed you all the Velcro back cards. Carriers, I've got verticals and horizontals. Those are all verticals. These are horizontals. Green coyote, blacks. These are pals, horizontals. These are pals, verticals. Getting to watch the lives tonight. Now stoked. Chase Messer, thanks, man. On the side of the 1301. Charles Wilson, how many, I'm sure that you have 6-rounders. So holding a 6-rounder up there, what size would fit on the side of the 1301? Scully actually just took a 2-point padded sling. I'm sure he'll be here with a 1301 next week, but hell, the last election, did you're fucking right about that, bro. You were right about that. I think there's some comments I'm missing. Let's go to live chat. I always forget to do that. 8 or 9 will fit, huh? Velcro shotgun card on the side of your gun is great. Do you just use your phone and read the comments from your screen? This is too easy. So I actually, you can totally do that, but my phone is smaller and I can't enlarge the text on the screen. The text doesn't enlarge, the picture will. So I use an iPad. I use a fucking giant iPad, and I hold it in the side of my hand and in the crook of my arm. Toy Town, what's up? 1301 with 6 rounds on the side. Not sure if there's room for a larger card. Just get an over-the-shoulder 12-gauge bandolier at that point. Man, those are fucking terrible. You know who has those? Guys that have never actually fucking worn one of those. Well, now let me repeal that a little bit. The sling that holds fucking 20 rounds or whatever, fucking terrible. When civil disobedience is categorized as domestic terrorism, the system has failed. Ship sinking. Oh, I agree with you. Roger, roger. Have you had any issues with your Milwaukee 18-volt vacuum? I have gone through 2 or 3 this year. So funny you ask. Funny you ask. I praise this thing all the time. You've probably heard me praise this thing. And it just died. I want to say we've had it for about 2 years. We run it for probably about 30 minutes a day. We actually use it to clean up all of the fucking threads and shit in the shop. That's a pretty impressive feat. It just died. I bought another one. I like it so much, I actually bought 2 of them. I'm going to keep one out in the garage, and I'm going to keep one in here for everybody to use, and I'm going to put a 3rd one upstairs. Because when I'm in the gym in the morning, I just kind of walk around, and there'll be like dead bugs or a spider or fuzz or something, and I just fucking vacuum it up. I just spot clean a lot with it. No, yeah. No can be a complete sentence. The one word no is all you need a lot of times. Exercise your no muscle. Spirko talks about how we are an empire in decline. Yeah, yeah. So does Dangerous History podcast. Lots of people. I think Rogan's talking about it. I watched a guy trying to run a bandolier on a shotgun class. It was hilarious. Yeah, Jason. Or the dudes that just use like a dump pouch, right? You can totally do that. Everybody did it for fucking decades. But you have to index the rounds, right? You got to grab them and fuck with them. When you have them indexed, it is so much faster. Tactical Response canceled shotgun classes all the time. People would book them. People would cancel them. They would book 2 or 3 a year. They were lucky if they pulled off a single class per year. When we came out with the shotgun rig, people fucking filled those classes. How many shotgun classes do they run even today? Because there's fucking cool gear for them. Just like nobody bought AKs, right? When remember the big lighted fucking stupid ass handguards, the turbos and all that shit Surefire was making for the M4s? Everybody was buying the shit out of those things. Nobody bought AKs. As soon as people started machining cool shit for AKs, AK sales fucking flew out the fucking window because you could put cool shit on them. Cat Daddy coming in late. Well, welcome, buddy. No is the shortest sentence, no matter what length. Yeah, buddy. Yeah. Combat shotgun sounds fun. It's awesome. It's awesome. Got to eat some dinner. Catch other chat later. Right on, Jared. Thanks for coming around. Have a good night. Man, I watched a guy trying. Okay, we did these. What would be the best piece of gear to purchase for someone who's just starting to buy gear? Guys come in here all the time and they're like, what should I buy? And I tell them, if you have to ask what kit to buy, you should. I'm a terrible salesman, right? You should buy some training. Just buy some training. Go take a class. Not a gun shooting class, a gun fighting class. And there are a lot of out there available currently. There are a lot of dudes who have fucking shot and been shot at a lot that are teaching a lot of concept that are fresh, you know, recently out of the military doing soft type work. And you have a lot of options. Tactical Response here, great class. You can come here, you join a family. It's not just a class. It is not a shooting class. It is a gun fighting class. And it's very different. You guys you should take training. Now, everybody wants the $750 NSW rig. I'll bet you 90% of the people that have them have never put them on and jocked up and actually even fired any rounds with them. The other guys, they use them all the time. What will you use on a daily basis? A wallet, a belt. Every time you pull your wallet out, you're gonna look at that fucking logo in there and you're gonna show it to the cute little girl at the register, right? You're gonna smile every time you see that. You can put your testosterone, your hormones, any of your injectables inside zippered knife pouches. You can put $20,000 in cash inside a zippered knife pouch. I hope that you have that. I don't want you carrying it around, but I hope that you're in a position where you have that. Visor covers. Light and rain pouches. Journal pouches. These are super cool. You can put a $2 fucking white and black speckled journal in there, you know, composition book. Tool bags. You get tool bags, you'll never wish you didn't have more tool bags. If I gave you 20 of these, you would find a use for all 20 of them. And you can completely organize. Most of our bags, for somebody asking, they're probably not aware, most of our bags, our medical backpack, our tool bags, Chubb bags, they're all Velcro lined. The walls are 100% Velcro lined. And you can set them up and organize them however you want. You can empty them out and just put whatever you want loose in there. But all of those bags, you can put a large mesh-backed zippered pocket on one wall. And any place you can put that, you can put 2 of these small mesh pockets. You can rip those things out. You can also put these extra small pockets. And then we have cards, all kinds of cards, and they're Velcro backed. This one gives you a ton of different loops. And I originally built this to hold a pen, a pencil, a multi-tool, a Surefire light, a pair of handcuffs, a point and shoot digital camera. It just gives you a bunch of different options. And then this over here, we do pistol mag cards. And we do pistol mag cards all the way from singles, doubles, triples, quads, all the way up to 5. You don't have to put pistols in here. You can put a multi-tool, put a Surefire light, put anything of those sizes in there. And then we do rifle cards. Dual rifle cards, all the way up to quads. And you can put those on your walls and move them around wherever you want. We also have a generic Velcro adjustable holster that'll hold any pistol. You can adjust this to fit any pistol, and it'll hold anything. You can put an aerosol can, a little fire extinguisher aerosol can in there. You can put paint cans. You can put whatever you want in there. Radios. Buy a micro rig for every rifle you own. The beauty of the micro rig is you don't have to buy one for every rifle you own. The AK-M4 micro will hold 2 M4 mags or 2 AK mags per pocket. And these lids are Velcroed in the back, and they're Velcroed here. We give you a channel here, so if you're wearing them with gloves or wet weather work, you can run some 550 and have a lanyard there. This utility pocket holds 4 PMags perfectly. It'll also hold a couple bottles of water, it'll hold a box of shotgun. More importantly, it will hold a lot of medical right there. And you can put it in med pull-out trays so it's organized. So you could have medical on a tray and have a full-size military smoke, or a radio, or whatever you want to put in there, more magazines. This is our 308. This will carry 3 M4s per pocket, or 2 308s. And the lids again are adjustable, and it'll do two AKs also. Can't use the gear efficiently. No, I'm not. But like if you buy a dedicated rig, right? That's mags, open top mags. There's no utility to it. This thing you could take hiking. You could put tools in it. You could do all kinds of shit with it. Bags, you probably already carry a bag. We make tons of bags, right? So it would apply across. You know, you could take it out shooting. You could take it to the range. You could also carry tools in it. You could use it as your EDC bag, just in and out of the gym every day. One point I thought I'd need a rig for each season and a rifle type, and I quickly became overkill. By the way, I'm a pharmacist, right on. I'll give you a list of pharmacy things I want. Get an old surplus fighting load carrier. Get SOE pouches. The service load carrier, you will fucking hate it. You'll like it until you wear something that's actually comfortable. SOE buy. Belt, tourniquet, ankle rig. We're about to run some ankle rigs. We're about to run some covert rigs. Just put an order in for that multicam black iPad sleeve. Right on, man. Right on. We will ship that out to you tomorrow. You can arm other people if needed, absolutely. And you'll be down here speaking about such things October 14th and 15th. Most used wallet, belt, EDC pouch. EDC pouch lives in my work bag. Man, I really like the EDC organizers. Kiwis, Patriot, mesh pouch, IFAC on the plate care, and no one buys it. Corey, because they don't make the material in that color. What color are we talking about? Scorpion buckle is a must. I don't know what the do you mean the Cobra buckle? Why no Ranger green options? Because we run OD, man. We run OD. Most people don't even know what fucking Ranger green is. If you back up a decade, everybody was pissing in their pants and crying and moaning over, it's coyote. No, it's coyote brown. No, it's khaki. We had 4 fucking colors of khaki. Dudes that typically use their gear, you could take any fucking shade that's within the fucking Pantone scale and put it on the range and roll around and get dust on it. It's all going to be the same color. Need to run OD black large tool bags. I think we're about to run some large tool bags possibly tomorrow. OD black, probably Arid, probably multicam black. What's the go-to Solomons? Dude, I wear all of them, man. When I tell you I have 100 pair of Solomons, that's not an exaggeration. Like I have more than 100 pairs of Solomons. Currently, because I bought like 12 pairs of these are Speedcross 4s. I've got 5s also. I've got a brand new pair of 5s, well, pretty fresh in the truck. When I leave here on the weekends, I take these shoes off and put on a brand new clean pair. These here are all Solomons, right? These are just my dirty outside shoes. Like, these aren't even ones that I wear. There's more over here. They're all over the place. These are just like the beaters down here. EDC organizer, not powder. Yeah, I like it too. Ranger green or sheriffs. I got 4s. Yeah, the 4s are good. I buy a lot of S-Lab stuff. Like, you know when the first time you put on Solomons, you're like, holy shit, these are light? The S-Labs are that much lighter again. Very soft compound rubber. On floors like this, they'll last very well. You put them out on rough terrain or very aggressive concrete, and they wear down pretty fast. Salomon Forces, yeah, those are a bigger, heavier boot. Grandfather had a drywall company. One of his nailers would sit at home with a bucket of nails and index them while he watched TV. I often think about that guy when I load shotguns. Yep. put an order in for multi. Okay, we read all these. Had 4 or 5 pairs. The only thing that goes wrong is you wear. Yeah, they're very soft. They are actually trail running shoes, and because the rubber is soft, they are a very aggressive, a grippy tread. And there's different shoes too. They make different shoes that have a heavier compound to them, so it's not as grippy, and they do last longer. Alpine with gray handles? Probably not. Not soon. We just did Alpine with black. Order suspenders and key silencer. Thanks for your order, man. Coyote Khaki on the daily. Kit is multicam, making your base layer clothing both professional and camo-ish. Right on. Pal's Rallyman pouches. What color are we looking for? Are we doing anything with Kitanica? I'm always up for doing something with Kitanica. I told them when they did the last deal, I'm like, dude, do them in multicam black red thread. You will sell more of this model than anything you've done. These are all Rallyman pouches right here. What color are we talking about, Ben? Last pair of Solomon's got the sewage-filled basement treatment the day I got it. BS multicam backup. I don't know what BS is. Once you say it, I'm gonna be like, oh yeah. Need a mid-raise pair of Solomon's. Which would you recommend? Chase, go try them on, bud. Just go. And the question is, what do you have available, right? Are you gonna buy them from Solomon.com? You have a lot of options. If you're gonna buy them off Amazon, type in Solomon shoe, pick one that you like. Once you're on that, once you click on that one, scroll to the bottom and it'll give you a lot of offers. You actually pay for ranking and placement on Amazon. So Amazon doesn't really show you everything. You got to kind of hunt for it a little bit. You make suspender wraps or covers. Oh, suppressor wraps. No, we don't. Outdoor range I belong to just closed until further notice because the sheriff has been receiving too many complaints of bullets being fired over the 30-foot berm. PH, do you think that's true, or do you think that's just people trying to get it shut down? Have I used the pencil sharpener? I have not. I do not have possession of it yet. Like when they did the red thread with Cryptek. Yes. Yes. But it wasn't our red, right? They used like a maroon color, which I don't know why. Mick signed off on it before my input was in there. It needs to be scarlet red, right? It needs to be a red, not the maroon red. And it needs to be multicam black. Squeaky shoes are the way. What's Tyler up to? Tyler just like showed up here a couple months ago. He's like, I'll be back next weekend. I'm gonna come film. We're gonna be there, and nothing. Ghost. Lightweight Solomon X Ultra 04. Nice, nice. Any Pals Rallyman pouches? Tool Cove, I didn't see your answer as to what color you wanted, bud. I know you told me before, but misplaced where I wrote it down. But who's the gal that does your outro music? Testimona. She's all over. You'll find her on TikTok, Instagram, YouTube. I think it's true because they're recently open to the general public twice. Oh, got it. That sucks, man. Brother came home from Panama with a beard and with a beast of a machete and leather sheath. I'm like, now I need a custom made. He said no. Every grocery store and liquor store sells them for $15. I'll bet. Yeah, they kill a lot of people around the world with machetes. Multicam or Alpine. So we have no multicam. I don't think we've ever ran Alpine Rallyman pouches. So I'm going to go with no for right now. I mean, there's one down there, but I think it's probably belt mount. Yeah, it's belt mount. Arid, we made some Arid ones. I don't have any left. They sold. Send me an email. We'll do a batch of them. $90 people, and that's a good number. That's a good number. Welcome. Anybody here listening who is new here? Is this your first, second, third time here? And if so, how did you find us? How did you get here? Are you still low on Typhon? I have no Typhon. I got an email today from the mill that said Typhon has been pushed further forward. We will not see any Typhon until September. They said, we have your multicam. Would you like to take delivery of the multicam? And I said, yes, I definitely need the multicam. Do you have any Tiger Stripe? Didn't hear a fucking word from them. They ran my card and shipped the fucking multicam without answering the question, is the Tiger Stripe. Just fucking weird shit going on over there. Is it 103 or so? It feels very warm. It is very fucking humid. This morning when I walked outside, it was completely fogged in. Pretty new here. I seen a short with you and Scully. It's how I found. Well, thank you, man. Based, thank you. Welcome. We build all this stuff. We do a lot of stuff, man. I've got about 14 years of videos. Like, you can definitely see everything, well, a lot of what we've done over the last 14 years. And I think the most important thing with my videos is it's exactly who we are. Like, we don't cut any shit out. We walk around the building. We walk around the property. When you show up to an event here, it's always exactly what you thought it was from the videos. We don't show you a little sliver and then you show up and you're like, oh, this is horse shit. It's not really what I thought it was. You know exactly what you're getting. So y'all got blacksmith at SRF. You need to come out and watch. We've had several blacksmiths. I'm not sure who's running this time. And several of them are female. Third time watching. Found you from YouTube Shorts. Literally binged every Pulling the Thread podcast at work since. Chase, welcome, man. Are you a member? We recorded episode 33 today. Suggest starting with the breakfast videos. Yeah. We did a terrible job in the beginning. Like, there's not an actual playlist, unfortunately, for those. I stumbled on this site by accident and not exactly sure what you offer, but I'm interested. So Keith, let me show you meat and potatoes, okay? We sew all of this gear, and it's nylon tactical gear. When I started, we were building stuff for all of the West Coast SEAL teams. When I moved here, I walked into an Oakley shop and thought, wow, this is cool. They're doing these cool backpacks with all of this metal hardware. And they have the look of military, but they're sport packs. It's not actual military camo, and I thought that's really cool. It's lifestyle gear is what it is. And growing up riding dirt bikes, Ricky Johnson started a company called Life's a Beach, which eventually became No Fear. And they were selling it in all the big stores. And all the hardcore dirt bikers before Metal Militia existed, they're like, man, they sold out. They went corporate. And that's what a lot of people were saying about us when we started doing lifestyle gear. But the deal is, I can sell, NSW rigs to how many guys per year? But I can sell a wallet to every guy per year, right? So we have the sewing machines. We build everything here in this building. I have U.S. citizens right here in this building every day. We use as much U.S. manufactured raw goods, all the nylon, all the webbing, everything comes in the door. We cut it right over here. We sew it right here. It gets clipped and cleaned and buckles put on right at this table. We shoot photos through the day and in the evening. And first thing in the morning, we start shipping, and we ship out 200 to 400 boxes direct to consumer 5 days a week. And I've been in business for 35 years now. We moved from San Diego to middle of nowhere, Tennessee, small town USA. And we have been here for going on 18 years now. I drove past this property here for 10 years going to the gym. and the gate was always closed. One day the gate was open and there was a little trail that somebody had mowed down. We drove up here, and I bought this property the next day, sight unseen. The building, the doors were welded shut, and we bought this building and gutted it and started building it out. I did not ever even intend to put this shop in here. And then we started showing the build out every day on the videos. And people were like, oh, you should put in a spiral staircase. You should put in a stripper pole. You should put in a glass window wall. You should put in a fire pole. So we're just like, yeah, good idea. We'll do that. We'll do that. We'll do that. And just out of excitement, showing the people on YouTube the build and the construction that was happening every day, we ended up putting a 6,000-foot loft in this building. We basically built a building inside the building. It's a 10,000-foot steel building, and we framed it out. So where that wall is, the outside wall is 12 inches away from that. So there's a insulated outside wall, there's an air gap of about 8 inches, and there's an insulated inside wall. And then there was no heat, no air, no power, nothing. It had been gutted out. They'd stole everything out of it. And we built the loft upstairs, put some conference rooms, put some offices, put a giant bathroom upstairs with a giant shower, and this glass wall right here. I put that in because I wanted to sit up there and drink coffee and look at my cars out here. And it's evolving and a bunch of stuff, and it changes all the time. Surprised I haven't had to have switches for walking upstairs. Stitches from walking upstairs. Right on, based. Love the guy's video. I've got to go have some fun then. New or nude? Send a link to Typhon seconds at 8 and 7 a yard. Don't know if you want. I'll take a look at it, Combat, see what it is. Seconds are generally fine. Like a lot of times we see seconds and I can't even tell what the seconds are. The closed podcast was great, right on. Find out about us in 2017, taking class attack response, right on, Papa Mike. So Scully's about to go to a class, a fucking bullpup class. I guess Tavor is putting on a class, and him and a couple of his guys are going to do that. So sounds fun. Bought the second and have not seen anything wrong. Right on, man. I'll check it out. Clickety clack, what's up? Okay, now I have the song saved in my music list. I was slacking. I don't know what we're talking about. Remember when you have 5,000 plus on live until, yep, I do. I would go up every morning at 9 o'clock and do 30 minutes of cardio on a stair stepper or an AMT trainer, and I'd have 5,000 people on there just fucking asking questions, talking shit. Yep, I do remember. Seconds like blemish. A lot of times it's how the spray applied to the back. You'll never even see it. You wouldn't know it was seconds if we didn't tell you. Will Scully be here Monday? No, Scully comes in on Wednesdays. I've got a sticky triglide on a nylon sling. Best way to treat and free it up. I don't know what a sticky I don't know what that is, buddy. A sticky triglide. Miss the customer discount email videos. What was the one thing Amanda had to have when you were building the compound? Me. She didn't, she just kind of like, that sounds rad. Like, she wanted an office, and we built an office. And the guys had framed her office out to where it was like 12 inches smaller. So I made them actually reframe it. I'm like, you rip it down or I'll rip it down. And she got the office. And we actually took both of the offices and turned it into an apartment. And it's fucking badass. So I think the best thing, I think she would even tell you, the best thing we did was live here. And like, that's why I was asking how far away that shop you're getting is, Andrew. Like, if you could live at the same place, holy shit, man, game changer. You don't have rent, you don't have a mortgage, you don't have all those utilities. Game changer if you could put it all in one place, especially starting out. How many Diet Pepsis will Scully kill per episode? Fuck, bro, he brings a cooler in. I don't know. Like, count them on there. Like when he opens them, you're typically gonna hear it. Jaeger stories on the podcast, yeah. Be in Camden this weekend, trying to get in Friday. Right on. Tri-Glide is adjusting buckle on Tony. I'm well aware of what the Tri-Glide is, but that's not what a Tri-Glide is. Okay, this is a Tri-Glide. Let's go to the sling. What sling do you have? Is it one of my slings? Which kind of sling is it? So this is a Tri-Glide. Perhaps you're talking about a tension block, which is this right here. But it's plastic. I don't understand how it can be sticky. I don't know what we're talking. Is it somebody else's sling? Probably my first live. Found you through Jaeger vids many years ago. Love videos. Scully do together. Right on. Darren, I don't recognize your name, man. Thanks for commenting. People keep telling me I should rent a place to run the business. Absolutely. No, fuck no, guys. Like, that's right back into the fucking slave system. Think of the money you spend, because everybody's like, balance. I just don't have balance. That's some bullshit. Somebody's fucking sold you that doesn't fucking do what you're trying to do. That's a slave. Balance. That's some fucking horse shit that some motherfucker told another motherfucker that is not fucking doing what you're doing. The balance shit. Think about how much fucking money you spend. If you could just have it all, if you just, and this is coming from a guy that slept on an isomat and a stack of cardboard boxes for 3 fucking months on a concrete floor in Oceanside, right outside of Camp Pendleton. I wasn't even supposed to live there. I had to hide the truck so they didn't know I was there. They were constantly threatening to tow my vehicle. And then I found a dirty ass mattress and I slept on that for a fucking another 6 months. All the money went into the business. How do you put your property in a trust or something so you don't have to pay property? You still pay property taxes, buddy. I'm pretty sure. The answer is I don't know. Start researching that in YouTube. I'm sure you're going to find some people. And there is some really good, really good short form content on social media about that stuff. On TikTok and Instagram. We got a dude coming on. Nicole and I have a guy coming on talking about how to buy and flip homestead properties. And he seems super smart with it. I've been watching his content quite a bit. He'll be on Tuesday. But the whole property tax thing, like, I'm not worried about paying I'm pissed off every time I have to pay property. I own this motherfucker. Like, I don't make a payment on this. I own it, all of it. But I still have to pay property taxes. And I get it. Dudes are like, I'm not buying a place because of property tax. Okay. Then you'll pay somebody else's property taxes. They'll be happy to take your fucking rent and pay their property taxes. I don't know the answer to that. All the money in the business sounds good until you count how much of that is overhead, home-based for the win. Yeah, but yes, home-based. Own it, right? Own it. Even if you don't own it, right? If you're renting a place and you're renting a shop, man, it is so much easier when it's all in one place. Property taxes get paid regardless of who that owns the property, yeah. Land payment pays up all the property tax at once. I'll never rent a building to run my business. It's just the travel, man. It's just the travel. Like, I had a house that you guys would kill for, right? Some of you saw the house. You can see it up from the bridge over here. It's the biggest fucking house across the lake. The one with the red roof. 6,000 square feet, 3 levels, boat dock. detached 2-car garage, attached 2-car garage, a detached fucking 4-car garage. Beautiful place. No matter how it took me fucking 30 minutes to get there. I can see it. I can put my drone up from here and see the fucking house. But by the time you drove there, it was 30 minutes to get there. That's 30 minutes for me. That's 30 minutes for Amanda. That's 30 minutes for Cody. There and back. I did live feeds on the way home a lot of nights. You guys saw the drive. That's an hour of my time. That is 3 man hours per day. And the mortgage and the rent and all the mortgage and the fucking electric, all the other shit that went with it. I'm already paying all that here. Trust will pay the taxes. What the guy is looking for is a revocable and living trust that can be altered. Easily search for details. There we go. Watched our car parts business die trying to run it from a $6,000 a month building. Should have been run out of a garage. How big is that white bag? It's a medium clothes bag. If you go to the website and look at medium clothes bag, we have a really good video, shows all the dimensions. And I believe the text on there, I know the text on there says what the size is also. Do you make non-padded? Do you make non-padded, non-bungee 2.6? I do not. I do not. No. Are you the sling guy? So I didn't see your answer, man. Is it our sling that you have an issue with, or is it some other sling? I don't even care what the company name is. I just need to know if it's our sling. Place I'm looking at is right next to the post office, laundromat, and grocery store. I use all the time. 20 minutes from the house. It's 20 minutes, bro. 20 minutes. That whole I don't see my kid and the family balance, man. The best thing we did was, like, my kids grew up. There was not a time when they were somewhere else. And we used to make that drive, Andrew. Like, we drove 45 minutes from Oceanside to San Diego every day, sometimes twice a day. It's just that focus because, well, it's only a 20-minute drive. It is a 20-minute drive. But you got to close your shit up. You got to pack your shit up. You got to get ready to go. Then you go, and then you do the same thing. So that 20 minutes turns into an hour of downtime each time. Medium clothes bag fits 5 full toiletry bags. He didn't say whose sling. Got it. Magpul. Okay, so I'm not familiar with what hardware's on the Magpul sling that would be sticking. I don't know the answer, buddy. But there's nothing to stick on our slings. And we do a 2-point bungee sling. They are right here. I do a 2-point padded sling that is non-bungee. Will your slings tighten as much as a VTAC? Dude, I don't know. I've never put on a VTAC. Kyle asked us to build slings for him. I think that's who VTAC is, Kyle Lamb. He asked us several times, hey, will you build my slings? And my answer is always the same. I'm flattered that you ask. I would love to do it. I can't build enough of my stuff that I sell at full rate. Like, I don't have dealers, guys. I had 52 U.S. dealers, 63 international dealers. We were doing millions of dollars a year to dealers. We turned the dealers off 7 years ago. Everything we sell ourselves, and we retain all of our margin. Other idea, buy land, put a building on it. That's the absolute best. Hands down the best. It'll be difficult getting there. It'll suck getting there. But when you just retain that money, man, money into the business, sock that money away, never have an issue when something presents itself. Hey, I can get this great deal on this material, but I have to have 10 grand. Always fucking have that 10 grand. No jet skis. No new car. And I'm saying this as somebody who did all that stupid shit. I didn't have jet skis, but I had all the stupid shit. Fuck, you see half of it still here. The property up the street has 3 other buildings on it. Full of shit that I don't look at ever. They have a Tri-Glide sling They have a Tri-Glide sling, has, I believe, 2 passes of material, allows you to cinch it up close to your hands-free, usually really sticky around. I have no idea, man. I don't know. I know what we build, and I know we can't build enough of what we build. I don't have the means or property. Also, when your building alarm goes off, you're in the middle of the night, you could get up, yeah. Fences, man, best thing we did. Like, ask me over and over. Ask me 5 years from now, what's the best thing you did on your property? Fences and gates. Fences and gates. Big gates, big fucking mean dogs. Barn dominium, man. Barn dominium. Rob's even about to do a crazy barn dominium. Any way to get around a bunch of taxes? File and register as a 501c. A Magpul sling now. How new is it? Living at work, making things super simple and productive. Yes. Yes. And Andrew, man, I'm not telling you don't do it. I'm not telling you. I did it. I would be I understand the excitement. I would be very, like, just driving on that for sure. Math it out and figure out the money. Like, are you going to make more money because of it, or are you going to spend money? You're going to spend money. I don't think that you're going to make more money because of it. And we convince ourselves, right? Well, I get away from the kids. That's a great plan. Your wife is not going to like that plan. Well, she's going to come to work and the kids are going to be at work every day. Why that then? Why not just work where you're at? Do you put any free cash into money market accounts? I don't have any money markets accounts. I'm not telling you not to. I'm telling you that you would commit suicide several times a year if you lived financially the way that I live. I keep looking at the wolf-looking Kangles. Keeping the cryptids, man, your dogs love me. Getting stuff ready for our convoy class. Oh, that sounds cool. All right, guys, I'm going to start shutting this down. I'll go about another 5 minutes. Last questions, comments, statements. It's refreshing to come in here. Good perspective. Don't have to repeat all the mistakes. I'm telling you, I made tons of mistakes, man. I would be so much further beyond where I am right now if I had done 10% of the shit I'm telling you that I would redo. I have 36 in Arizona. First thing I want to do is fences and gates, man. What? I was just wondering what was down at the end of this road. I didn't know it was private property. Fences fix all that shit. Really thought I was going to see you die on live feed back when you lived at the lake house. Did you ever feed your cat the lion? I don't know what we're talking about. Feed my cat to the lion? No. Without the mistakes, you wouldn't have. Yeah, people ask me, like, would you read? No, I wouldn't. I wouldn't repeat any of it. I mean, I wouldn't change any of it, is what I mean. I wouldn't change any of it. I would operate in a little different manner, right? If I could go back in time and tell myself something, I would tell myself to move with more urgency, only do shit that's important, and if it's not important, why are you fucking doing it? Everybody has 24 hours in a day. The only difference between me and you and anybody else listening to this right now is simply what we do with the 24 hours. What's down this road? Cannabis. It's cannabis. I said it 100 times. The only time I regret advice John gave me is the advice I didn't follow right away. I'm like that too, man. I'm super fast to say no. No. And then I think about it. I'm like, that might be a good idea. Just want a big shop and house. What was a broke kid? Dude, I promise you, man, I was fucking broker than you. And then I fucking made money and was fucking broke again. When I came home from prison, I immediately had a fucking judgment. I immediately had to pay $2,500 a month in child support. $2,500 a month. I wasn't making $2,500 a month. The McKinsey company I mentioned the other night, global consulting company, advised Pfizer and FDA at the same time about opioids, along multiple other hinky things, like advising Ukraine and Russia. I heard today we have given, last year we gave more money to Ukraine than we used for the entire military funding. And out of the military funding, over 70% of the money for military funding went to defense contractors, not to the military. Not used on anything, like did not go to military. Some of those defense contractors that stood out when I listened to it this morning were Moderna, Pfizer, L3. Now we know L3, right? Lasers and night vision and shit. Understandable. Pfizer and Moderna, that's a kind of fucking weird one. There was a bunch of other weird ones on there too. The U.S. Army missed its recruiting target. They wanted to recruit 65,000 troops. They only recruited 60,000. Every service missed their mark. I don't remember what they were, except the Marine Corps. The Marine Corps actually met its quota, but I never did hear what that quota was. Now the Marine Corps is going to be significantly lower than the Army, so I don't know what that number was. Commit and run it or find someone. Yeah, if you're not excited to do it, you're not going to do it. It's one of the things you told me. People think when the rich pay more taxes, the country will be. No, when the rich pay more taxes, they figure out how to not pay taxes. When a business has more money, they don't just go buy cars and shit, right? That dude doesn't just go buy a new fucking house or whatever. The employees get paid more too. When the employees get paid more, the money gets spent in the community. When the money is spent in the community, there is more sales tax spent. And when the employees get paid more, they buy more shit and they then pay property. It's good for the community when the business makes more money. When I make more money, I always pay my employees more. Pfizer, not Phaser. Drug companies experiment a bunch of mills. Fuck yes, they do. Absolutely, that was my point. More thumbs up than people. Yeah, a lot of people have bailed off. I like the stoic mindset of when you say yes to something, you're saying no to everything else. Yeah, so that's the deal, right? Limit your access to people. I heard Alex Hormozy say something that really made a ton of sense. He's like, if I haven't seen you in a year, if we haven't hung out in a year, I'm not coming to your wedding. I'm not coming to your funeral. I'm not coming to your Christmas. I'm not coming to any of your shit. If it wasn't important enough for you to come see me that year or for me to come see you, I'm not coming to anything else. And that's what it's about, right? You've changed. You're goddamn right I changed. But you didn't change, right? What do you care? If you get around a motherfucker and all they do is fill you in on people that you don't know, what do you give a shit? Why are you giving them your time? Big Pharma does a lot of contract to DoD, of course. Yeah, for sure. Got a good one for you today. An employee car detailer who doesn't want to do his job was told to do his job, so he called HR to complain. A car detailer? Who's he calling to complain to? Yeah, Navy lowered its ASVAB and raised its fucking fat. It's BMI, right? You can be, I believe you can be 35% fat now as a male and get in the military. I think it's 35. Thought that Stormtrooper was a person. Nah, I've got a few of those. I buy them whenever I see them. All right, guys. I am off of here. Hey, thanks for hanging out, guys. Good comments. A lot of people on tonight. I appreciate it. If you want to hear more of my beautiful voice, you actually want to see my face, we've got some videos up on YouTube. We have quite a few videos up on YouTube today. I've got some posts that went up on Instagram. If you're like, nah, I don't like that evil YouTube. TikTok, if you're living dangerously, what you will find on TikTok, for all the evil you hear of TikTok, you'll see a lot of content from around the world from live videos, and you will see for yourself that it does not match what mainstream media is feeding you. And there's a lot. Like, TikTok's going to propagate what you look at. You want to learn about, like, small, like, raised bed gardens or animals or, you know, growing food or electroculture, right? You want to learn about any of that stuff? There's a ton of it there, guys. TikTok, Instagram shorts. Find who you want to watch through the shorts and then watch some of their longer stuff. Electroculture. Do you know what that is? If you don't, you'll find out soon. Wrangler Star said today that TikTok really? Really? I didn't know that. We were just I actually spoke to him a week ago, and we were discussing, like, I have an enormous account on TikTok, bigger than anywhere else, my TikTok account, for Pulling the Thread podcast. But you don't make any money at it. I don't have a way to monetize it. It literally, my TikTok for Pulling the Thread does nothing for us. No benefit whatsoever. Just have separate phones, you'll be fine. 35%. Yeah, check that. I'm not positive on that. I think that's what it was. Just got in the truck leaving the job. Not sure what I missed, but I was working. Well, I'm about to end this, Michael, and you'll be able to re-listen to it if you wish to. It's not waterboarding if you use car cleaner. I like it. It's never a war crime the first time. Fat Electrician. Check him out. You want something, while you're driving home, if you just want something to listen to and kind of like decompress from the day, anybody. The Fat Electrician videos are great, man. I like that dude. I like his content. Check him out. You'll enjoy it. And it's good history lessons. It's not treason if you win. I like that too. That's pretty good too. That'd be a good shirt. Have you ever considered a phone number to place order? Fuck no. I have a phone number if you dig deep enough through the website. Let me tell you what it is. It's Eat a Dick. Now, I know you think, oh, he's being an asshole. No, it legitimately is Eat a Dick. It's this red phone here. Notice how there's no outgoing numbers? No, we don't want to talk to you. And I know that sounds shitty. Dude, I don't have time. I don't have the bodies. Every time we hire somebody, if I hired somebody to answer the phone, they'd be shipping. If I hired somebody to ship, they'd be cutting threads. If I hired somebody else to do that, we have full-time fucking work here. I don't have people to answer the phone. And here's the thing. If I answer the phone, just like tonight, I was going to get on here and do a 30-minute video and then go upstairs and work on some shit. Here I am. However, 78 minutes I've been on here. I will talk to you. And when I talk, I stand up and I walk around in circles, right? If you email me, I know exactly what you want and I know exactly how to answer you. And if you ever email me and you want to reply to something, brevity, 3 bullet points, even less is better. If you ever reply to me, if you ever contact me about an order, always find your order confirmation and enter it. If you send me an order number, I have to look it up. I have to go to another program, which is, I know, terrible. Oh my God, he's got to click the mouse. But that's the fact. I have to click on something else. I have to put your email address or type your number in or copy paste it, which is several keystrokes. If you just reply to your confirmation email, I can scroll right down and see what you're talking about, and then I have something actionable. If like when I tell you I get 1,000 emails a day, I know people exaggerate all the time. I am not fucking around. I get 1,000 emails a day. I don't remember doing some serious digging to find the number after you said it before. Can't remember. Yeah, it's like 866 or 887. It's a toll-free number, and it's eat a dick. If you find yourself in a fair fight, your tactics suck. Yeah. Hard to come by most cheap knockoffs. What are we talking about? Most of the calls I get are people asking me how much classes cost. I made a website that answers like, yes, absolutely. And you have social media presence. Like, the guy that's going to ask how much something costs isn't going to buy it. They're not. While you're answering, hey, how much does this bag cost, right? These bags. How much are these bags? The truth is, I don't fucking know how much these bags are. 65, 65, 75? Maybe. I don't know how much we have them priced at. You know who does know? The exact same place you have to go to give me money for these bags. And while some dude's sending me an email that I might see tonight or tomorrow night, I'm probably not going to answer the question anyways. They're going to be sold out from all the guys that fucking went and bought them. They never buy. Never buy. It doesn't have to be difficult to find the answer, right? I try to put click-through links on stuff, right? I put this up on Instagram and TikTok and Facebook tonight. And I think I did a YouTube short also on these bags, right? Put them up, click-through links. It'll take you right to the website where you're going to buy it. The easier you make it for your customer, right? And it'll also cut some of that down. There's dudes that are not going to buy this bag. If you want some entertainment, go on my Facebook page and my YouTube and find the little short I made a few weeks ago where I just walked up to the camera and I'm like, 4-mag war bag. To give you an idea of size, this will hold 24 M4 mags. And I open it up and there's 24 M4 mags in there. Dudes losing their shit. I am still getting I got 7 notifications. I got a notification. I had several notifications this morning when I walked in the gym. And I messaged Brandel and I'm like, hey, remind me to tell you about the guys talking shit on the 4-mag war bag. And when he got here, he said, hey, tell me about the 4-mag. So I pulled it up to show him. Just in that time, from this morning until we ended the podcast, I had 7 more notifications of people commenting on that bag. And one of the comments that stood, because we made a short video about it today, kind of a blast video. And a dude's like, man, I'm sure you're way overcharging for these. What are you getting for them? $150? I'll bet you're getting $150 for that piece of shit. That's what he said. I'm getting $450. And guys email me every day still from that video, probably guys not talking shit. And they're like, hey, I want to buy one of these. I'm like, the first thing I reply with, $450. A lot of those dudes I never hear back from. But I'm hearing back from enough that are like, okay, I want one, that I'm like, hey, they're $450. I'm not taking any more orders for them right now. Ask me again in 30 days. I know a lot of those guys are going to drop off. But I still have more orders for them than I want to build. $450. And the dude thought he was shit talking when he was accusing me of charging $150. Look, peasant, I realize that $150 is a lot of money to you. Those are life choices. You should probably choose something in life that is going to pay you enough that that's not a fucking calibration at a high level for you. Those are choices. You made yours. Every text and sale email I send out has links to everything. Yep, they're clickable. The dude works at GameStop. Is that where he worked? I looked at a few of those guys. Another one's like, you want to use carabiners for that shoulder strap. That piece of shit plastic's going to break. I'm glad. Thanks for the free advice. One of us has actually run a successful company for 35 years. And then we have you. So we know which one you are. My keyring has stronger hardware than that bag. There was another comment. Like it's fun. I enjoy it, right? It's great for the algorithm. Every time somebody comments on there, what it does is it exposes everybody on their friend list to my content. And the funny shit when that happens is the guy who's a little drunk or maybe he's just disgruntled. Sometimes I'm like, man, I hope tomorrow's way better than today, because today is clearly fucked up for you. And guys will unknowingly buy the product, right? Some dude will see it and go, man, I really like that red on that multicam black, and he'll buy the bag. And then the dude talking shit when he ends up fucking around his friends, or they all show up at fucking work on Monday and his boy's got the new bag. The dude's like, oh, yeah, I remember talking shit about that guy. It's a small fucking world. What you will never see, I mean never, you will never fucking see a successful person out on somebody else's social media account talking shit. People who are successful are busy, and they're typically not on other people's accounts, and they're definitely not on other people's accounts shit talking. If they feel like they're getting something of value or it's reciprocal, they might be out on other people's social media. But they won't ever be talking shit on somebody's account, especially a random person. The shoestring sling, it's been a long enough that I guess we can tell. I'll tell that some other time. Like the police came here over that. It's a small world, man. It is a fucking small world. I get the how much is this thing, right? I get it. Because like I didn't know how much a Hublot watch cost the first time I walked in Hublot, and there's no prices. It's just like walking into Rolex. I don't know if I know I want it. I just don't know if I have enough money today to buy it. So you need to know things. So I do try to make it easy. There is something said for, making it available. There's also something prestigious to not having that. You have to know where you are in that spectrum, right? Are you at a level where you cannot publish a price? You have to know that. Customers tell us all the time to build ice machines, even though we literally pioneered. Yeah, I like when a guy's like, I can get that for, I could, like this Forever stove, right? These Forever stoves are fucking awesome. And whether you can build one, or you have one, or you want one, you should follow his Instagram page. This guy doesn't give me shit. I paid full price for this thing. It's fucking awesome. And every time I post it, there's fucking 12 dudes there like, I can build that for $30. I'm like, I'll take 100 of them. How much do you need for a metal deposit right now? When can you deliver? I'll buy 100 right now. $30? Perfect. When can I have them? You know what I've never heard? I'll have them for you next month. Here's the thing, guys. Like, if I pick up the phone and talk to you, and then you send an email and you tell Amanda I said something. Now, Amanda and I are elbow to elbow all the time. She's not going to do whatever bullshit you told her I said to do. She's going to ask me. But in a lot of companies, who knows, right? If you send me a email and I reply to your email, there's a clear, viewable history of anything that was said. When I make a note in the system, and I'm like, hey, this dipshit ordered this thing, I literally will say that. This dipshit ordered this and didn't put a color in. After contacting him 4 times, he wants multicam black. I'll put that in there, and it shows who left the note. Every now and then, I'll send Amanda an email, and I'm like, hey, unfuck this asshole's order. And she'll hit reply all. And she's like, order unfucked. And the dude will be like, you didn't have to call me an asshole. Well, it's not intentional. Sometimes that has slipped out a few times. Cancel my order. No problem, fuckstick. Order canceled. You're buying gear for a day that you might have to take another man's life in order to save your life or your family. And if somebody's words affect you, you might want to recalibrate the threshold of your life. With that, I'm going to get off of here. You guys have a great night. We did a shirt this week. It's right here. Looks like parchment. The Don't Tread on Me snake. It says, be the reason somebody stops believing in government. We shipped about 60 of these this morning. I don't know what sizes are left, but you can see it. It went out into text tonight. It's probably on the front page of the website. We have a lot of shirts. We do a new shirt every Monday. I only do 120 pieces, and it's very rare that we rerun them. If you like this, you can get one at soetacticalgear.com. I'm a little tired. I've been up fucking really early this morning. We got a lot of shit done. You guys have a great night. 700,000, unbelievable. What's 700,000? Oh, 20 Rolls-Royce Phantom with Mandarin interior yesterday. You want one of those? I have 2 friends that own Rolls-Royces. See you guys.